need to see these new leaked images that just came out for the Gen 10 of Pokemon games. We've got screenshots of all sorts of different biomes. This is crazy. Before we dive in, I want to make a note that there are some significant spoilers in this video, as we're going to be showcasing various biomes that just leaked from the Terra League, which comes from a build of Pokemon Gen 10 from the 2024 summer time period. I believe it's July 2024. So I want to make that very clear, but we're going to be showcasing a handful of different biomes and diving a little bit deeper as the map continues to leak. Like, this is crazy. It's kind of clear to me that there was a lot more in this Terra leak than maybe we were led to believe initially, and many data miners were holding that information back or never dug deeper. But we may have just a cascading effect of information coming over the next few days. It's going to be crazy because these images coming out last night, early this morning, it's a lot of stuff. It's definitely a lot of stuff. So let's just dive in. First thing we've got here is this underwater scene. It honestly looks really good. Again, I want to be very clear. This is from, almost 2 years ago, 2 years prior to this game's launch. Presumably it's going to launch at the end of the year. You can't take this too harsh. So listen, I'm not going to critique it based on textures. Obviously, a tremendous amount of polish is going to come. We're going to focus on the diversity of these different environments. So we've got this underwater scene here, which is very cool. You've got some different flowers and some different structures. You got the stalagmites, which are pretty interesting. And then we've got this next scene, which has me really excited, and it's like a mountainous, icy area. There's some flags that are located. I wonder if there's like a ski slalom or if those are just kind of like safety areas or guidance. But the structure of the cave looks pretty sweet. The ice on the ground, I can see with that being polished, actually looking really good. So I'm excited to see what they do with this area because a lot of potential there. We've got this really lush grasslands type area sitting outside of a cave, and it seems like one of the characters that was shown here was actually blurred. So it's unclear to me whether this is a player character and they're holding back information, the leakers. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the blur was not there in the original file. I think someone probably added that. So it seems like there might be some secrets being held, and maybe it's the starters. Maybe it's something like that, and it's just a little too soon. These leakers don't want to put that out there, but we'll talk about that at the end of the video. But pretty crazy stuff here. I'm digging this, though. A lot of flowers, very lush environment. I think it's going to look beautiful. And there's this big cave off to the right-hand side, and when you dive into that cave, you can actually see, I don't know if this is the same area, but it looks like it might be. This little cave area that you'll be able to explore. So far, I'm actually feeling this. I'm feeling this a lot. I think this looks really cool. Another character being kind of blocked out. So we'll have to see, what the deal with that is. But I'm feeling it. And that's just the beginning because there's even more leaked screenshots that we're going to be able to go through. So biggest thing that I care about here is when we talk about Alola, we talk about an island adventure, diversity of exploration and biomes. I'm a big fan of it. I think Pokemon is such a wide pool of great Pokemon that they can explore and put into the different areas and bring them to life. That's something that I'm really looking forward to on this adventure. And presumably the Switch 2 is going to have no performance issues, so that gets me really stoked because my biggest complaint about Scarlet and Violet is I got headaches playing it, man. Like, the game was so laggy. So I'm very excited. But we got more screenshots to dive into, including some city shots. This gets even crazier. Before I dive into that, I gotta let you guys know that we just launched pre-orders for our newest set, Elestrals Divine Champion Sunstrike. If you didn't know, I've been creating my own trading card game, and this is our 7th release and our biggest one yet. We even brought back our double starter deck bundles, which are an incredible product for new players to get into the game. Get 2 incredible decks and 4 booster packs for an amazing price. And with limited quantities available, if you pre-order over 50 USD, you actually get the Stellar Armadon promo, Champion of Aries. This card is insane, and Stellars are kind of like our version of Shinies, so you're definitely going to want this card. Use my link in the description below and pre-order Elestrals Divine Champion Sunstrike today. It's an incredible set. You're going to love it, and the game is so much fun. No, seriously, you should totally check out my TCG. Let's see what's going on with these screenshots, though. We've got the next batch of screenshots, a more like open savanna plains type of setup. This looks good, dude, honestly. Listen, I know people are going to rag on it, but it's such an early, screenshots. I feel like this is going to be awesome. We've got this big giant tower here with some palm trees, so very tropical type of area. I love seeing that, and quite a bit of diversity in terms of the trees. A lot of different trees between these different biomes here. And then we've got a city. You've got this massive city, which seems to have kind of like a Pokemon Center. There's full roads, double lane roads here. There's rotaries where you're turning. A lot of buildings, a lot of really tall buildings. This might be one of the biggest cities we've ever seen. Very similar to Lumiose, massive city here. In terms, it's all blocked out, but you get the general idea for sure. And then like a desert type biome. So we've already seen underwater, like an ice Arctic biome, a desert biome, a lush plains biome, a jungly type of biome. Like, this is good. This is exactly what I want to see. So I'm very excited about all of this different stuff. A lot of great screenshots. And again, these are coming from a beta of the game in July 23rd, 2024. So quite a long time ago. I really think there's a lot of potential for this game to look incredible when it comes out. And I know that there's been a lot of debate about graphics for Pokemon games, but so far I'm feeling very excited about this. I think it's going to be really fun. If you missed my video yesterday, we broke down some of the important types and how they're going to be integrated into the game, and it seems as though we have the gym order, which I have a deeper breakdown here. You've got grass, poison, flying, fighting, dark, normal, steel, and fairy. And then you've got the Majins, which are the new battle gimmick, and the research labs around them. And there's looks like 6 research labs: fire, psychic, ice, ground, rock, and ghost. So something special will happen with those types that revolve around the new mechanic, the Majin mechanic. And there's only a few types that are missing, which could be the Elite Four, and that's what's being speculated right now. Water, electric, bug, and dragon are the last 4 types. So I'm a bug master. That's my favorite type. Those are not being represented right now. Could there be a new bug type Elite Four member? Give me a bug dragon. We've been waiting for so long. But very interesting to see that we have the breakdown of the gyms and, of course, Majin. And, of course, we had the whole map leak. So if you didn't see my video yesterday, definitely check that out. The whole dang map. We got the whole thing. It's pretty crazy how much has come out over the last few days, and more might be coming. And that brings me to my next point. I saw this post from Soul Silver Art of Hidden Power Podcast, and I thought they had a really interesting take. We might literally have the entire in-game map in detail with gym and boss locations 9 months before the game releases. Possibly a lot of character models leaked too. Looks like we won't need a Gen 10 data mine after all. I don't know. We're not meant to have a map like this for that long. People are going to know the ins and outs of the region before it's even playable. All creative speculation dies with comments of, well, actually, with a finger pointing up. And some are still working on cracking even more. We're maybe hitting this point of, yeah, we can do this, but should we do this? And I'll be honest, Soul, I honestly agree with your take. I think we're kind of treading into some interesting waters here. I'm obviously not the guy doing this data mining. I'm just going on Twitter and recapping it for you guys to give my opinion here. But it is getting kind of crazy how much stuff is coming out. I don't think it takes away from the speculation still. I think it just focuses the speculation in a lot of ways. But it is crazy to see, and I'm curious at which point you guys think, and I personally think, that it becomes too much. I think if like the starters were to leak tomorrow, you know, I think if you start getting like the evil, I mean, it gets kind of crazy, and it's a slippery slope. You know, a couple screenshots of biomes and some locations. I don't think that's that big of a deal, but when we start getting new Pokemon designs and stuff, man, that's gonna be crazy. I would say the one thing is that this is from a snapshot in time 2 years ago. A lot can change. So anything that we have, anything we digest from this could totally change by the time it actually releases. What do you think of the new screenshots? I think they look sick, to be honest. I'm very excited for Gen 10. It's gonna be amazing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and stay tuned to the channel as I'll have updates if anything else comes out. This has been crazy. And if you want to support me, one of the coolest ways to do it is to use the link in the description below to pre-order Elestrals Divine Champion Sunstrike. I poured my heart and soul into creating my own trading card game, and now we're making an RPG. It's super fun to play, amazing to collect, and it's going to capture that nostalgia for you. So join up, grab those double starter decks. They're an insane deal, and grab the exclusive Stellar Armadon promo. Use my link in the description below, and thank you so much for watching.